Spared down. I made it through. Some of you may see me as a coward for sparing him, but really. If I have the doubted trials, you can bet I will be there. I will be doing that shit voluntarily, and I will enjoy it, cause I have to say it, I love I love I love Dishonored. Or blah, blah, blah. I swear though, Granny Rags, if I find you down here. Oh! Only got 2 health and spiritual remedies left. You know what? Screw you. I love that I got my pistol upgraded. Look, if the rats don't count as kills, those don't count as kills either. think it is the most basic power, but it is highly practical. Granny Rags.
I'm going to boil off the nasty fat and sing and carve a pretty song on your bones.
Hey! Someone! Kill this crazy witch! I can make you rich!
Quiet now. Granny needs to concentrate.
Don't kill me. Granny Rag, stop! Stop what you're doing! Can...
Oh, no, you don't. I'll kill you and cook you and eat your heart for breakfast.
Look around. There's a cameo of a young girl. It's her. Destroy it with the furnace. Says in one books it's the only way to get rid of her forever. I know the cameo don't look like her, but it's supposed to.
Care for you. You think you're going to save him? He's not worth it. Now Granny is going to kill you just like all the others. What will I write on your skull? That you were a fool.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now you'll see what I can do. It's too late for him, and it's too late for you. It works though. If I boil you alive, any chance you'll hop in the pot, dearie? You're a fool to try to help him. A fool. And now you're going to die. What's wrong? Can't you find me?
That was my only kill. Slackjaw, you help me. Granny Rags, crazy, a cannibal.
Want to know something funny? When we were kids, we were all scared of Granny Rags. Thought she was a terrible witch. Then we grew up and figured she was just a sad old lady. We were right the first time. Now ain't that funny? I owe you. This won't even the score, but it's all I got left. Luck to you, Corvo.
Thank you, Slackjaw. Good luck. Sorry, outsider, for killing one of your worshippers.
What?
But I can't very well just can't let someone be burned alive. Don't forget it. That was the only kill that was deserved.
You find your way into such interesting places, Corvo. At the eye of the storm, raging between Granny Rags and this man who has lived his whole life with a cleaver in one hand and a bottle in the other. Crawling out of those flooded ruins, winding your way back to the pub where you last saw Emily. Where is she now? How does it feel now, knowing your allies betrayed you? Strange how there's always a little more innocence left to lose. And Dowd, the man who killed the Empress. You had him in the palm of your hand, and you let him walk away? You fascinate me.
That's because I don't make the easy choices. Slackjaw! Good luck to you, man. And just let Granny Rags eat him. Being a cannibal is not cool in my city.
I have to keep this position. He says to bring a bottle, I bring a bottle. He says to bring food, I bring food. He says to undress, I undress.
All these rats crawling all over everything.
Okay, quick save here.
How did it pass me by? All the others down with the sickness.
Have you seen my wife? Dark hair, about this tall.
Maybe
I don't
tomorrow
have
it'll all
anything
be
to
better.
take.
Maybe I can go back home.
Have you seen my
Tomorrow.
husband? His name's
Rats
Jake.
crawling all
He
over.
had on a blue shirt.
All the others down with the sickness.
Not worth it. I just want out of here. Yeah, it's not like I was going to be using crossbow bolts that much anyway. I mostly use sleep darts. Civilians killed. Well, that's fine. Oh, Granny.
No! Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed.
Nah, nothing can kill me.
Except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore, but I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you, is my guess. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot Callista. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that. Emily was there when the killing started. Poor child. I hope she hid her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was right. I guess they talked about it. And they started to worry they'd get executed for all that they'd done, going after the Lord Regent and his allies. I suppose it's why they've poisoned you too.
Well, Cecilia, it ends now. No one is going to be dying on my watch.
What a day, huh? I was only a kid at the last time we were making it tonight.
What to do about Sokolov? Crap, the upstairs is locked down.
Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Coleman girl from him the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night. Criminal mind, huh? So what's he doing now? Waiting. He's probably watching us right now. That crazy mascot. What?
At last. Time to leave this hovel for some place befitting my station. Now, all the good families of the Empire will look up to Pendleton. Wallace, before your meeting with Havelock downstairs, I want you to haul this to the boat for me. I'll be recording the most important chapters in the next few days.
Well then.
We're still trying to penetrate the workshop. Big Pierro Joplin's inside.
Wake up! I know you're here. I'll feed your heart to the hounds.
Please.
It ends now.
What a day, huh? Gonna be a great party. I was only a kid at the last coronation.
We even make it to tonight. Will you look at this mess?
Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poisoned, thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Cauldron girl from him the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
Criminal mind, huh? So what's he doing now?
Waiting. He's probably watching us right now. With that crazy mask on. Creeping closer and closer, ever closer, until...
Cut it out. What's so impressive about Corvo anyway? Who's he got up against? A couple of high overseers, a couple of noblemen? He could never stand up to men with our training.
Well, now I do hope he shows up. I want to see you run crime for the cover.
F5. Save and no, officially slay. Save.
Update.
Our men are still trying to penetrate the bush. Pierro dropped us inside.
Assassin, help! Take this! Clear the line! Take it! Stand clear! Wait. I need more men! Get behind him! We're not taking this one alive! When I find you, it's going to be sad.
I hit you, bastard. Gotcha.
Okay.
Now,
I find you, it's here you
You know that Havelock isn't here.
The men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. You think Pierro Joplin inside? Crackpot, natural philosopher.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will for some time. We can't determine what happened to him. I'll bet my commission he's in that building with Pierro Joplin. If so, arrest him. But I don't want him harmed until I get to the bottom of all this. Careful. The place may be booby-trapped and I want him alive. What else?
Yes, sir. Servants were all executed shortly before we arrived. Looks like a naval cutlass and a small bore pistol. Corvo ran amok.
Turn this building inside out. And it goes without saying, this area is sealed. Still walkers.
Okay, time for the time warp.
Get up right now. I got you now. To me.
It's refreshing to converse with someone on my own level.
Couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless to hold a grudge.
Well,
I want to
I knew it was too good to be true.
About the elixir.
The conspiracy tried to use old Pierro.
Seems I've run out of save space. I'll have to clean that out sometime.
Their own gangs and discarded.
And where am I to find the subject?
And
I can't
delivered to
recruit
me
from
an ally
prisons as you do.
almost as brilliant as myself.
But it's forced me to work with
Old
another
Sokolov
agent.
and I will hold out here until we can blast the ruffians
The river
outside.
crisis, yes. I
Make
get
up
it.
the academy.
Pierro,
But I think our
Pierro,
approaches
buddy.
may reinforce each other. This is what we Corvo. Good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Pierro's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us.
Good.
I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter time before they put an end to us. We can get this device working, or you can go out and remove our enemies one by one, whichever you think is best.
Need to be really careful. I can't be a ghost, but I'm gonna help Pierro, my old pal, deal with this.
What? Why is no one making rounds over here? This better not be a joke.
What?
better not be a joke.
Good. Pierro, pal. Always overshoot this.
Astonishing. The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, nearly rendering our enemies unconscious. Or they can be reduced to ashes.
That's
What
what
is
Pierre
your
said.
opinion, Corvo?
Put them all to sleep.
As you wish, Corvo. We will be far away before any of them regain their senses. All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
Of course, horse friend.
This arc pylon is charged. No one will dare come near us.
Pierro, my friend. Let's see. Receptacles.
Amazing. Simply amazing. It functioned beyond my greatest expectations. Defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall's security for a century.
You two are amazing.
Well, Corvo, I hope we can be considered colleagues again. You were condemned, I was kidnapped. Men like us rise above such things. As
We once discussed a system of signals to be used in Emily's tower for communication across the river. I wonder if he remembers that.
I need you to make something
I'll
for
make
me.
what you need as long as I have the necessary materials.
Continue. I'm gonna require more of these. Powers. Bone charm. did it. What's my current objective? Objective? I've done it. I managed to get everyone out of here alive.
This Pierro of yours, a strange mind. But then my own is strange as well. If there is a cure to the plague, I believe we will find it. The old Empress would have liked that.
She would have loved that.
She was a...
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. Make her safe. All of us is an honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage. Something changed in the Admiral as soon as the Lord Regent died. It had been building up. He was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe.
You'll be okay,
Please,
Callista.
talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know where they're going. Find me.
Thought I'd find you here. It never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do.
We're going to King Sparrow.
Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
That it will be. Hostiles killed. Oh. Well then, that didn't go over as well as I thought. Somehow I killed someone. But here we are.
This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton landed there a while ago and went into the lighthouse. Knowing them, they're not giving up without a fight. I remember hearing the Admiral and Martin talking about this place as where they'd hold up if they had to. Anybody going in has to breach the fort, the gatehouse, and there's only one way to the top. All I can say is that it's been a pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see each other again.
Quite possibly. My old friend, quite possibly.
Good luck, Corvo. If anyone deserves it, you do. Give my best to Emily. After she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me.
Don't worry. But I think that is where we're going to be stopping today. This has been Silence of Silence Industries, wishing you all a fond farewell.